I'm going to be using my calcium reactor to increase my alkalinity and calcium. I'm going to show you guys how I operate with it. Gotta dust off the good old calcium reactor that I haven't used in about a year. Hopefully everything works good. We will see. Let me go give it a whirl. First step is turn the come-over pump on. There it is. I plugged it in. It's taking water from the sump. We'll go to the sump right now. This clear line right here that's dripping water in, that's from the come-over pump. So it's cycling it, picking it up from the water. It's drawing it in from this white tube right here and putting the water back into the sump right over here. I just turned it on, so it's gonna try to work all the bubbles out. The next step is to go ahead and turn on the calcium reactor recirculating pump, which is this gray pump right here. It's an Iwaki, old school AC Iwaki pump made in Japan. This is the old school reefers know about this one. It's not silent, but it is dependable. It's the only bad thing about it. It's not a silent pump. Let me turn it on real quick. Okay, the Iwaki circulating pump is on. It starts cycling, running the water through the media reactor. Maybe it's lost its prime. But as soon as I get it up and running properly, I'll let y'all know. There it is. I think it's about to get primed. It's almost sounding right. Come on. There we go, there we go. Perfect. Now it's primed. That's the way it's supposed to sound. That's it. It's a lot more quiet. It's the pumping. I see the bubbles coming up through this reactor, so it's circulating the water through. There it is. There it is. There it is. It's working the air out of the reactor. That's it. There we go, baby. That's it. That's what it's supposed to do. Yeah. Alright. Finally. Wow, Iwaki is very reliable. It's been about a year since I've turned this pump on. Very nice. Next step is to turn this carbon doser on, plug it in. It's right over here. Alright, let's see. Just give me a second, guys. Just gonna plug right in. Got it plugged in. It's flashing. The next step is to turn on the CO2, carbon dioxide. See if I can do this one-handed. Yep, I might be able to. Let's see if there's enough weight. Yep, pressure going up. So, got the carbon dioxide turned on. I'm looking at this pressure gauge here. I gotta adjust the knob so I can see the pressure going up, going to the calcium reactor. Just do this a little bit, not too much. Go up to like maybe 10 psi. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Go up to like 10 psi. Watch this needle climb up a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Is this needle climbing? Okay, there it is. Must have got stuck because, like I said, I haven't turned it on in a while. It's good. We're going to see a pulse because I got the carbon doser on. It's going to make it drop a little bit. Yeah, this stuff is just... There we go. Good right there. Now I gotta look at the bubble counter, which is right behind the carbon doser. Get the flashlight. See the bubbles go up through here. Don't see any bubbles going through here yet. This is where you gotta look, the sight glass right here. Let's see if we make the bubbles go up a little bit more. There we go, see? All the bubbles. I just gotta adjust the carbon doser, which is right here. I'm just gonna fine tune it. Probably just gonna go ahead and do maybe one bubble every few seconds. I don't want to be too aggressive. There's one bubble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm just gonna start slow. I can always bump it up. Just like one bubble every so many seconds going up through there, so that's pretty good. Look again. Yep, looks good for now. I can always adjust it. Gauges look good. This is kind of a loud one. Here's my carbon doser. Got it adjusted to do so many bubbles. Got the CO2 and all that stuff going through the calcium reactor. Now I'm going to take a look to see the effluent. Yep, it's still tripping. But I will have to monitor this for a while just because I haven't had this reactor on in like a year, so, and I didn't even leave it on for that long. I gotta get my calcium, calcium, but like mainly alkalinity back up, because I've been liquid dosing calcium and it's almost up to the target range, so I'm just doing a little bit of fine tuning here, guys. That's basically what I'm doing without spending a whole bunch of money on without spending a whole bunch of money on chemicals. We can look at this thing again, see how this is doing. Yep, it's still putting out the bubbles. It's not too aggressive, so that should be pretty good. And one last thing I gotta check. The pH is the pH meter connected to my calcium reactor. I I should have showed this to you guys before, but before I turned the CO2 on, it was actually a pH of 10, but now it's dropping. I'm gonna let it drop to like around 6.7, 6.6 to melt the calcium to go into the tank. That's it for now, guys. If you have any questions, let me know.